Hello everyone, I'm Zen and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. Yes, so last time we came here in Barum as well. I'm gonna try and speak it like that, spell it like that. We've done some business, a lot of it was spent selling things, but whatever. Let's just check. Some supplies to see if he sells. I mean, gargoyle boots are very nice, right? Dodge modifier, that's nice. And he sells boot of speed. I think he sells those always. Gloves of the yellow rose +3. No, he doesn't sell a +4. A +4 would be useful because that's the same as a +4 weapon, but it does 1d4, I think, damage, so that's very nice. Other than that, I don't think he sells anything of import. This is just a Rod of Resurrection, useless to me because you don't resurrect in this in the original campaign. In the expansion maybe. So let's talk about the trial. Rogan's impending trial has me a little bit out of sorts. Trial? This is no ordinary trial. In fact, this is a very delicate matter. It presents a problem. Maybe I could help you with this problem. I don't know. This is a very delicate matter. Recently, an Utgard tribesman named Rolgan killed one of the Lord's Alliance soldiers. He claims it was self-defense, and I have given him sanctuary here to save him from the vengeance of the soldier's friends. But Rolgan cannot stay in the temple forever. I am trying to arrange a fair trial for the young man, but his Utgard friends are unfamiliar with our justice system, and none of the Lord's Alliance mercenaries want to defend him during the trial. Maybe I could defend the Utgard warrior. Your offer is a generous one, and as Thir's priest, I will ensure you are properly compensated according to the defense you present. After careful consideration, I have selected the jury. There will be 2 who represent the interests of the Utgard, 2 who represent the mercenaries, and my own acolyte, Edgar. I felt this was the only way to be fair. If you agree to undertake this case, I can give you the details, or is there something else you need? Yeah, I'll do it. Take this notebook. It contains information on the jurors and witnesses, as well as the details of the case and the trial itself. As an officer of Tyr, you must keep this notebook to record the progress of the case. I can summarize the notebook for you. First, these jurors: a mercenary named Averick, a ranger named Dalcia, a soldier named Jevon, an Utgard wise woman named called Pala, and of course my own acolyte Edgar. Feel free to speak to any of the jurors before the trial. It is a common practice to do so in these matters. The ranger and Pala can be found in the Utgard camp. The others are here in the buildings housing Lord's Alliance members. And what about the witnesses? The prosecutor has advised me that he will be calling 2 mercenaries who witnessed the event, Zed and Lodar. He also will question Vanda, the wife of the accused. I suggest you speak to these people before the trial to gather what evidence you can. And of course there's the Utgard himself, Rolgan. He doesn't have to testify, but if you call him up to defend his actions, then the prosecutor will be able to question him. He is here in the back of the temple. Here, if you wish to speak with him. Okay, I'll begin my investigations right away. Rolgan is counting on you to bring forth the truth at his trial. Once you have all the evidence, come speak to me, and we can begin the proceedings. I'll be going now. Yes, so we can speak with everyone. I don't think we have anything else to do inside of this camp, so let's do that. Welcome to the Temple of Tyr. Should you require services of a priest, you please speak to Nurik. No, I'm actually here about Rolgan's trial. Of course. Nurik has done me a great honor by selecting me for the jury in this case. I am looking forward to performing my duties in the administration of Tyr's justice. So how do you feel about this case? Even though I disapprove of the Utgar's worship of a pagan god, I am not going to prejudge him. The real culprit in this crime is the demon alcohol. Of course, the alcohol does not excuse the Utgar's behavior. Anyone who lets themselves get drunk must bear the consequences of his actions. This is why I so strongly disapprove of consuming alcoholic beverages. But I am keeping an open mind. I wish you well in this case, my lord. May the justice of Tyr be served. Okay. This is Rolgan. This is locked. Okay. That's fine. Rolgan, hello. Let's check your barrel. Take your money.
You are here because Neurek sent you? You are here because of the trial?
Yes, I am to defend you. Tell me what happened. Griff invited me to play a game of chance. Not wanting to spurn this gesture of friendship, I accepted his invitation and the drinks he readily offered me. I began to feel strange. My mind was clouded by more than just ale. I gambled foolishly and lost several personal heirlooms of great religious significance to my tribe. Okay, go on. I returned to my tribe in shame. Vanda, my wife, told me to go back and speak to Griff, to humble myself and beg him to return our religious heirlooms in exchange for the promise of much gold later on. But Griff attacked me before I could speak my offer. I killed him to save my own life. There was no other choice. I fled to this temple, barely escaping a mob of soldiers seeking my blood to avenge Griff. Nurik gave me sanctuary, but only if I vowed to submit to a trial to determine my fate. Okay, can you tell me anything else? We Utgard are different than you. Our ways and customs may seem strange. They call us savages and pagans and drunks and thieves. This is how the Lord's Alliance sees us, and that is why I am called a murderer for defending myself. We of the Black Lion tribe are a noble people. I am no heathen savage, no vile killer. I pray to Utgard that you can see this and help me. Sure, I'll do my best. Go if you wish. I must stay here, though. Though my heart aches to return to my tribe, when the trial is over, Utgard willing, I will be allowed to return to my home. Okay, so he says that Griff attacked him first. So, there's nothing else here. So, there's something going on. Commoner, let's go here to the mercenary enclave. And he was drugged also. Zed and Jevon. Those are the book. Zed is the witness. Jevon is one of the jury. Okay. Close. Let's talk with Jevon.
Well met.
What do you want? You hear about the trial? Yes, Nurik sent me. I'm representing Rolgan. I figured that much. I ain't never been on a jury before. I've seen my share of trials, but usually from the prisoner's box. What do you want to know? I'm preparing my case. What do you think about this trial? Looks to me like a bar fight gone out of hand. A few too many drinks in you and you act stupid. I've been there myself, though I ain't never killed no one. But you know what makes me mad about this case? Them people who run around saying the only reason this guy is on trial is cause he's an Utgard. I ain't no Utgard and I've been on trial a bunch of times. Sounds like you're trying to keep an open mind. I know what it's like. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could be that's what happened to this Utgard. I kind of hope you get him off. I'd hate to have to sentence the poor guy to execution, but I've got to give an honest verdict. Nurik says it's my duty. Not much more I can tell you. Hope you got what you were looking for. Good luck in the trial. Okay. Zed. Hello. This better be important, as I don't feel like chatting. It's bad enough my leg is killing me, but now I gotta be a witness at this murder trial too. What happened to your leg? My leg is none of your business. Go find someone else to bother. Leave me alone. No, I will not leave you. I'll heal you. Hello. Hey, thanks for curing that wound in my leg. I still got the occasional ache from my arthritis, but I can handle that. So what happened that night with Griff? First, Griff spiked at Udgar's drink. Griff was always doing stuff like that to try and get an edge at cards. Could be the stuff in the drink made that Udgar act like he did. I also happen to know for a fact that Griff was cheating that night. He wanted to take everything that Udgard owned. He told me he wanted to rob that savage blind. That's all I know. If it's enough to get your client off, so be it. At least now I can walk without clenching my teeth in agony. It seems like a fair trade to me. Okay, so we know that Griff had it coming. Rocket? Hello.
I don't recognize you, and I thought I knew all the new recruits who've joined the Lord's Alliance.
Hello, my name is Tristan Springleaf. I work for Aringend. Tristan Springleaf, the same Tristan Springleaf who saved Neverwinter from the plague. We could use a good man like you up on the battlefront. It's too bad Jen has you working on something else. You must have come in here to purchase some equipment, right? So what can I interest you in? A good sword, a stout shield, perhaps? Or was there something else? Who are you? You're kidding, right? Everybody knows me. I'm Rollkid the Mighty Lance. I'm probably the most famous gnome knight of Neverwinter. Oh, hello. Aringens put me in charge of training and equipping the troops battling the Luskan forces. Seems he's too busy searching for those words of power to bother with these little things like war. Normally I wouldn't complain, but this isn't exactly what I signed on for. We can't fight on a war with no supplies. What do you mean? It's those blasted orcish raiders. Every time we get a new supply line set up to the battlefront, those damn bandits cut it off. An army's no good if they don't have a steady stream of supplies replenishing their stores. I tell you, if this keeps up, we might just as well surrender to Luskan right now. I can help you. I can help you with everything you need. Hey, I'll welcome any help I can get. I've already put out a bounty on the heads of the two most famous orc bandits in the region, Vath and Guzut. I figure if they get both taken out, the rest of the thieving scum will get the message and back off. I'm offering 500 gold pieces for each one of them, payable upon delivery of their decapitated heads. Any idea where I could start looking for those bandits? You could try looking in the Coldwoods to the northeast. That place has always had its share of bandits, and there were some reports of bandits around Fort Ilkard to the south. Other than that, I couldn't say. Finding them's the hard part. Well, that and killing them. Okay, let's see your inventory. Do you have anything? Ogre power +2, okay. Nothing, probably nothing. Dragon Slayer shield. I mean, let's see something else. Lots of small things, but I will take the Dragon Slayer shield just because I have lots of money and we will be fighting a dragon. So actually more dragons than one. And that's all we need from you. I even think, I'm wondering, this is a +5. This is a +3 and fire resistance. Both of them are very useful. If this was additionally +15, very nice. But we can manage. Let's go to the Temple of Tyr. No. Arenes, no. Many Star Cloak Enclave, no. Trading Post, no. Drinking House. Okay, I wanted to go there. I don't know why I forgot about this. Yep. Because there was Lillian Cambridge, Commoner Averick, Shady Person, Commoner Dylan, Commoner Alekos. Who are you?
It is a pleasure to speak with you.
Okay. Lodar. Is Lodar an important person? Yes, witness. And Averick is... okay. Hello, Lodar.
Well met.
Look, don't bother me right now. I've got a lot on my mind. With what, this trial and all. Yes, I know about the trial. I'm defending Rolgan. Funny, you don't look like a lawyer. But that ain't my business, I guess. You want me to... you want to ask me some questions? Go ahead. Tell me what happened. Griff and that Utgard were playing cards, gambling. Griff won a lot of money, so much that the Utgard had to give him some of his jewelry to cover the debt. Real fancy looking stuff. Later that night, Griff went outside. I heard him shot and I rushed out to see him and that Utgard smashing swords. Guess the Utgard was better at it than Griff. I can't believe I have to testify about this. I've never been to a trial before. Don't get so worked up about this trial. Barkeep, a drink for my friend Loader. Please, I'm buying. 1 gold piece for him. Hey, you're alright, brother. Good luck. Good luck in that trial, and thanks for the drink. If you need anything else, I'll be right here. Until the trial is over, they've got me off active duty. So I plan on spending... no, I want to talk. Tell me what happened. Real fancy. Anything else? That's all I know. I don't even understand why they need me at the trial. I wish I didn't have to go. So you never saw who started the fight? No, they was already fighting when I got there. I never thought it would end up with Griff dead and me having to go to that Utgard's trial. Anything else? That's all I know. Another one. Yep, and another one. I needed it. Too bad you're trying to get Griff's killer off. I kind of like you. You're a nice man, not like Griff. He was always getting into trouble, picking fights, that kind of thing. Kind of racist too, always going on about the Utgard being drunks and thieves and such. Maybe Griff's to blame for the fight with that Utgard. Maybe, but I shouldn't be speaking ill of the dead. Griff had some ugly secrets, but now it's not the time to drag it out. What kind of secrets? I really shouldn't tell you Griff was a friend after all. We're friends, right? Have another drink on me and tell me about all you know. Sure, why not? Butter another round. Griff's gone now anyway, so who cares if anyone finds out, right? Griff had a nasty habit of spiking the drinks of people he was gambling against. He figured it would give him an edge over them, make their minds all hazy. Not really sporting, but that's the kind of guy Griff was. Anything else? Nah, I told you pretty much everything I know already. If you need anything else, I'll be right there. Here. Until the trial is over, they've got me off active duty. I plan on spending my time here in the drinking house. Okay. Barkeep Averick, shady character. Who are you?
Hello there.
How about I stick a knife in you, a fist in your gut? It means hello. Shove off, buddy. These open sores on my face make it tough enough to attract the ladies without your ugly mug hanging around and cramping my style. Okay. And I'm here to talk about Rolgan's trial. Oh, that prissy priest, Nurik, must have sent you. Can't figure out why that sort of runt wanted me on the jury. Guess he figured I'd be impartial since I heard all races, colors and creeds equally. A very enlightened attitude you have there. What can I say? You get down into the filthy gutters and everyone's crap stinks the same. Okay, so what do you think about this case? Griff was a rotten bastard and the Utgard did us all a favor by offing him. But if we let him go, so we might have drunken savages running through the streets sacrificing us to their goat gods, you know? Sounds like you figured he's already guilty. The only good thing about that Utgard is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying at the trial. She's one fine piece of meat. Whoo! I wouldn't mind having a pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. I'll be going now. I won't be provoking him because he may want to testify, to vote against me. Okay, so we still need to talk with Vanda and Dalcian Pala. So we're gonna do this right now, and then we're probably going... we could have talked with the lady. Okay, that's fine. So Dalcia can talk with us. Hello. I'm representing Rolgan at this murder trial. Yes, Norik mentioned he was seeking someone to defend Rolgan in this trial. I hope you truly appreciate the situation you have gotten yourself into. The Utgards are noble people, but their culture and beliefs seem strange to the Lord's Alliance. Often, the Utgard are victims of prejudice and hatred simply because of who they are. Sounds like you think Rolgan is innocent. I will wait until the trial before I make that decision. Of course, I only wanted you to be aware that the fact Rolgan is an Utgard might have something to do with him being on trial. Okay, fine. I won't be asking them to make sure they vote for me. Pala.
Greetings.
Why have you come to seek the counsel of this old woman? Norik sent me. I'm representing Rolgan in the upcoming trial. The life of one of my people is in your hands. I will aid you as best as I can, though there is little I can do. The ways of justice among the Lord's Alliance are unknown to me. So, what do you think about this case? I am very disappointed in Rolgan. Our tribe constantly struggles against the stereotype of the drunken savage, yet Rolgan allowed himself to fall under the influence of alcohol. This is the result. Sounds like you think he's guilty. That remains to be seen. Rolgan is a symbol of our people. I pray he is not guilty of what they claim, but my duty in this trial is clear. Norik has explained the vow I have taken as juror. If the evidence show Rolgan let alcohol cloud his mind so that he killed that man without reason, I must return a verdict of guilty. This trial is not the way of our tribe, but I must follow Norik's rules in this matter. We Utgard cannot risk the wrath of the Lord's Alliance by defying the High Priest of Tyr. I pray Rolgan is not a sacrifice for the good of the entire tribe, but if it must be done, it must be done. Okay. This is all, and Vanda.
Yes,
hello.
what?
I'm representing your husband in this trial. Representing my husband? I am sorry, but the ways of your justice system are unfamiliar to we people of the Black Lion tribe. Are you a friend or foe? A friend. I must ask you some questions. The priest Norik said I would have to answer the questions put to me with complete honesty. It was as if he expected me to lie. He knows nothing about the honor of our tribe. Ask away, I have nothing to hide. Tell me, what happened the night Griff was killed? My husband returned home late. He had been drinking, but there was something else. He seemed different. As if more than alcohol were at work in his mind. when he told me he had gambled away the heirlooms of our family precious stones sanctified by the priests of Utgard, I knew something was very wrong. He was not in his right mind, or he would never have wagered those sacred stones on a game of chance. Please go on. I sent him to ask this man Griff to return the heirlooms. We offered to pay him in gold in exchange. It would have been far more than he could ever sell the heirlooms for. Their religious significance to the Black Lion tribe far exceeds their material worth. But the soldier attacked my husband, and Rolgan was forced to kill Griff to preserve his own life. He fled to the temple seeking sanctuary. A mob of Griff's enraged friends close on his heels. Anything else? Please help my husband. They are portraying him as a drunken pagan savage. This is how they view all the Utgard. We are a noble people, but if Rolgan is convinced, the hurtful stereotype will only get stronger. I wish I could be of more help, but all I can do is pray Utgard grants you wisdom in this matter. Okay. So, we've talked with everyone. We know that Griff spiked the drink and that's why he got killed. And from what we know, he attacked. Bullshit. Okay, fine. 7 p.m. I mean, it could be 7 p.m. I'm not sure about this. What was the temple? This was the temple. Okay. So, let's talk with Nurik. And we are ready to go on with the trial. Yes, I've completed my investigation and I'm ready to begin Rolgan's trial. Are you quite certain, my lord? Once the trial begins, it cannot be ended prematurely, or Rolgan's life will be forfeit. I'm ready, let's begin. Excellent. I know all parties involved are anxious to settle this matter. I will send word to the persecutor and everyone else involved. The rules of these proceedings are simple. The jurors will listen to the evidence and testimony, and as the trial progresses, they will use the swords and torches to have given them to indicate either guilt or innocence. Wherever a juror feels the accused is guilty, then they will hold forth the sword in their right hand to symbolize the swift strike of justice. If they feel the accused is innocent, they will hold up the torch to symbolize the burning light of truth shining down on this trial. Sounds simple. As the jurors' views are swayed, so shall the implement they hold forth change. A juror who is still undecided will hold forth neither sword nor torch. 3 jurors must be convinced of the accused's innocence for Rolgan to go free. What we have now begun cannot end until justice is served. If the trial is interrupted or broken off before its proper completion, the accused shall be found guilty, regardless of the status of the jurors. Is this clear? I understand. 3 jurors or more must be holding a torch to get Rolgan acquitted, and if I end the conversation before we're done, Rolgan suffers. Now that we are all here, the trial can begin. Remember, if you quit the trial before its rightful end, Rolgan's life is forfeit. Hello, Igland of the Swift Sword.
Igland of the Swift Sword. I am the special prosecutor in the investigation of the death of the Lord's Alliance mercenary known as Griff. And I would like to remind the jury that I have never lost a case. Never!
Never. So, Edgeworth, right? Let's see what you are made of. Though I don't really have spiky hair. The witnesses have been sworn in, and may the light of Tyr's justice shine down on this trial and expose any lies in their testimony. To begin my case, I would like to question Lodar, an eyewitness to the events. And actually, this is where we will end this episode. Remember, if you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. If you want to see more of my videos in the future, subscribe to the channel. So, Until next time.